The Cheetahs will be desperate for victory when they take on the Highlanders in their Super Rugby clash in Bloemfontein on Saturday. The home side have struggled in 2017 and head into this clash in poor form, having lost their last 6 matches while their opponents are on a 5-match winning streak. If one looks at the statistics from previous fixtures between these sides, then the home side will have to deliver their best performance of the season if they want to return to their winning ways. The Highlanders have won 8 of their last 9 games against the Cheetahs, though 6 of those 8 wins have been by margins of no greater than 7 points. However, the last match played between these sides, in 2015, saw the men from Dunedin winning by a 21-point margin. The Cheetahs have scored 20-plus first-half points in 4 of their last 5 fixtures at home, taking the lead into the break in each of those 4 games, though they've managed to win only 2 of them. After winning 5 games on the bounce, the Highlanders will be brimming with confidence. The last time they won more was a stretch of 6 victories in 2005. The Cheetahs have impressed with their goal kicking and managed to successfully slot 89% of their shots at goal. That is a higher success rate than any other team in the competition. Aaron Smith crossed for a brace of tries in his last game against the Cheetahs, and has been involved in 6 tries in his last 3 games for the Highlanders overall, 1 try, 5 try assists. Despite the Cheetahs' poor form and although his side not a half-century of points in their most recent match against the Stormers last weekend, Highlanders boss Tony Brown is not taking the men from Bloemfontein lightly. The Cheetahs are an adventurous side who play an attacking brand of rugby, and we're anticipating a good battle, he told the Otago Daily Times. Cheetahs head coach Francois, meanwhile, said although his side are battling, they will continue with their free-flowing style of play. I still believe that the growth of the side is immense, he told Sport24. To have a team play against the best every week is the only way to get better. We are a good team with ball in hand and we want to play best to our strengths. The last time the teams met, the Highlanders were in a rampant mood in their round 14 clash in 2015, claiming a 45-24 victory in Bloemfontein. They outscored their hosts by 7 tries to 3 with Ryan Tongia and Aaron Smith leading the way with a brace apiece. Their other tries were scored by Patrick Osborne, Gareth Evans, and Ben Smith. For the Cheetahs, Francois Venter, Reino Benjamin, and Carl Wegner crossed the whitewash. Team news: Cheetahs head coach Francois has made 5 changes to his starting 15 for this fixture. The big news in the backline is the selection of Fred Zeilinga at fly half, where he replaces Neil Marais. Zeilinga will form a new halfback combination with Tian Meyer, who takes over from Sean Venter at scrum half, while William Small-Smith comes into the run-on side at inside center in place of the injured Nche. Meanwhile, in the forwards, Henco Venter starts at number 8, which means Paul Schoeman, who did duty there against the Crusaders last weekend, shifts to the flank where he replaces Uzair, who drops down to the replacements bench. The final change is in the second row, where Francois is preferred to Armandt Koster. Highlanders head coach Tony Brown has retained most of the pack that tamed the Stormers last weekend, changing only Joe Wheeler from the bench to the starting 15 and returning Luke Whitelock to the number 8 position, who will captain the run-on side. Fatties comes in at full-back for the injured Ben Smith in an otherwise unchanged backline. Squad co-captain Ash Dixon returns from injury to play his first game of the year. Meanwhile, Elliot Dixon and Richard Bookman also make their way back into the 23 after a few weeks out. Form: after losing narrowly to the Lions in their opener, the Cheetahs beat the Bulls and Sunwolves in their next 2 matches. After that, they suffered losses to the Jaguars, Sharks, Stormers, Chiefs, Bulls, and Crusaders. The Highlanders have hit their straps in recent weeks and are currently on a 5-match unbeaten run after successive wins over the Brumbies, Rebels, Blues, Sunwolves, and Stormers. Prior to that, their only triumph was away to the Blues in round 3, as they suffered losses to the Chiefs, Crusaders, and Hurricanes in their other matches. Prediction: the Cheetahs might be at home, but they are battling at the moment, while the Highlanders are in fine form. Highlanders to win by 7 points. Previous results: 2015, Highlanders won 45-24 in Bloemfontein. 2013, Cheetahs won 36-19 in Invercargill. 2012, Highlanders won 36-33 in Bloemfontein. 2011, Highlanders won 24-21 in Dunedin. 2010, Highlanders won 31-24 in Bloemfontein. 2009, Highlanders won 32-8 in Dunedin. 2008, Highlanders won 31-28 in Bloemfontein. 2007, Highlanders won 21-17 in Invercargill. The teams: Cheetahs, 15 Clayton Blommetjies, 14 Sergeal Petersen, 13 Francois Venter, 12 William Small-Smith, 11 Raymond Rhule, 10 Fred Zeilinga, 9 Tian Meyer, 8 Henco Venter, 7 Oupa Mohoje, 6 Paul Schoeman, 5 Francois, 4 Carl Wegner, 3 Johan Coetzee, 2 Torsten van Jaarsveld, 1 Nche. Replacements: 16 Elandre Huggett, 17 Charles Marais, 18 Tom Botha, 19 Armandt Koster, 20 Uzair, 21 Neil Jordan, 22 Sean Venter, 23 Neil Marais. Highlanders: 15 Matt Fatties, 14 Wazake Nailo, 13 Malachi Fikato, 12 Rob Thompson, 11 Patrick Osborne, 10 Marty Banks, 9 Aaron 23 Neil Marais. Highlanders, 15 Matt Faddies, 14 Wazake Nailo, 13 Malachi Fikato, 12 Rob Thompson, 11 Patrick Osborne, 10 Marty Banks, 9 Aaron Smith, 8 Luke Whitelock, CC, 7 Dylan Hunt, 6 Liam Squire, 5 Tom Franklin, 4 Joe Wheeler, 3 Siosuya Helena Konica, 2 Liam Coltman, 1 Daniel Lienert-Brown. Replacements, 16 Ash Dixon, CC, 17 Aki Cioli, 18 Syed Tokolahi, 19 Elliot Dixon, 20 Gareth Evans, 21 Kane Hamilton, 22 Fletcher Smith, 23 Richard Bookman. Date, Friday, May 5th. Venue, Free State Stadium, Bloemfontein. Kickoff, 1900 hours local, 1700 hours o'clock GMT. Referee, Marius van der Westhuizen. Assistant referees, Agon Seconds, Laurens van der Merwe. TMO, Willy Voss.